As you might imagine, I have no problem with the Ford Flex. But then again, everybody else I know hates this car. I can't quite figure out why. So let's get inside, check the tech, and maybe we can figure it out. Maybe it needs wood sides. Now, our Flex is loaded up. They usually are when they send them to us. And we've seen sync before. You know the rig. It's the touch screen, the voice recognition that works really well. That's all well and good. Now, let's talk about a couple things that are different on this vehicle. Watch this. When I turn the key on and off, you're going to see something you don't normally see. Sony branded audio. I don't think anyone else does a Sony system branded in their car. 390 watts, 10 speakers around the cabin. In terms of discs, you've got two kinds. One, the optical discs that go into an internal 6-disc changer. The other disc, we have a hard drive system here that can hold, they say, about 2,500 tracks of typical MP3 audio. We've also got the usual sync options in here. There's our old friend, the aux jack, and right next to it, a USB jack for either thumb drives like I'm using, or connect a player like an iPod to it and control it here on the screen. One thing we learned, if you saw our recent Mercury Mariner video, we couldn't get our USB thumb drive full of music to play on the system. Well, here's why. I had a folder, I had a PowerPoint, some other stuff on there, and Sync spat it out. Oh, while we're in here, check out the button on the far left. That's your ambient light selector. Look in the cup holder there. You can see the colors changing. Now, the backseat passengers have lots of toys to play with. Optionally, you can get two rear seat entertainment systems. One goes in the headliner and has a drop-down, I think it's a 7-inch LCD. The better option is dual back of headrest monitors, 8 inches each, and they tie into the front system as well. Oh, and check out what's in between the second row seats. Yeah, it's a console. That's pretty cool in itself, but it's got a fridge in it. It's got a button on the front that says freeze or cool. Plus, they put a wine bottle on the label. I kind of like that. And check it out. We have the optional Vista roof. This is a fixed panel over the second row, and the third row folks get one too. The looks. You either love them or hate them. I know, you probably hate them, but I don't. I mean, from the front, it's a clean look, kind of long and low along the sides as well. But when you come to the back, that's where I kind of start to join the haters. That's a big old rump, about as elegant as your grandma walking away. Our Flex has kind of a gutless powertrain. I don't think it's the engine's fault. When you dig down deep, there's good power there, and the numbers confirm it. 262 horsepower, 248 foot-pounds, and 0 to 60 in like 8.8. So I blame the one-choice only 6-speed automatic, which is a true slush box. And this powertrain has no behavior-changing tech, no sport mode, no shiftable gate, no paddles. You just have low, like transmissions from 50 years ago. At least the gas mileage is solid for a big car. 1622 for all-wheel drive, and a significantly better 1724 for front-wheel drive. I like this default screen layout. Everything you need, map, audio, climate, neatly laid out in one place. Steering and handling are just nice. Nothing sporty, but this is a great road trip car. So if you miss the big wagons and you love high tech, this is kind of the only game in town. Let's price it. $37,000 for this limited high trim edition with all-wheel drive. You're going to add $2,400 for the nav and rear view camera, though sync is included in the limited. On top of that, $2,000 gets you the dual headrest rear seat entertainment rig. That's how I'd go. $760 for that cool fridge/freezer, and $1,500 puts all that glass overhead. Not a cheap ride, but then again, you're not going to drive Carol Brady around in a hoopty.